New at 10, a local family is devastated after a mother lost her battle with postpartum depression and PTSD. Juanita Brown, a mother of 5, took her own life after her husband said she was bullied online recently. Now the father of 5 is hoping to spread awareness of kindness. Now, it wasn't the first time the family has dealt with bullying. Last year, the couple's son, a student at Odessa Middle School, was attacked in what school leaders called a staged fight. The father, William Brown Sr., is now left behind with a 3-month-old and 4 other small children. Now the family is helping to raise money to put his wife to rest. That father has some advice for children and adults alike.
And then now my wife tried to create a YouTube a couple days ago. She put some videos up, and people were cool. They literally made videos making fun of her, and that's what she was obsessing over the last couple days. She just finally lost her battle. It's depression and just her mental illnesses, and she split a second decision, changed mine and my 5 kids' lives forever.
Now, the funds will help to cremate his wife, which costs around $3,600, and also for child care, as he's now having to raise 5 children alone. If you'd like to donate to that GoFundMe, you can find the link right now on our website, yourbasin.com.
I came across this story, and it made me really sad to hear about this. It was a mother who committed suicide after being bullied on YouTube. So it made me wonder, what is everyone's end goal with all this real life and all this back and forth that everybody wants to do daily? It takes a toll no matter who you are on your mental health. We never know what someone is struggling. And people go on lives after lives every single day. And this back and forth, it's like, what's the end goal for everybody? What does everybody want? What are you trying to prove at the end of the day? No matter what, it's affecting the whole community. You have seen so many people leave the community because it becomes too much. And I came across the story of this lady who took her life because of this YouTube drama. She tried to create something and people bullied her, and she took her own life. This is a mother of 5. And it makes me really sad to hear this. Like, I wish that I could have talked to her and said, everything's okay, go ahead and just keep doing that. And I understand that when you create a channel, that people are going to have something to say. That's with any channel. But there's another to a level to where you get to where you're bullying somebody, going real life on people, digging up stuff, people's past. And it's really sad. It's really, really gotten really toxic around here. I click on some of these channels and I'm just very disappointed. People have become okay with showing videos of a child doing whatever, and then somebody, sharing it on a channel. They took it down, but a lot of people were making exceptions to it. People talking about people's mothers, fathers, significant other, people's children. People are always digging up people's past. It's like, really, when is enough enough? It's like, are we waiting for somebody in this community to take their life and be like, you see? And then what's going to happen? It's going to go back and forth. And he's going to be like, well, if you guys did this and you guys did that and you would have stopped, if you would have stopped. It's like, it's really just sad. It's really sad. It's really gotten really, really sad. And I don't know. It really hit me hard when I don't even know how I came across this video, but it popped up, and I think honestly it happened for a reason. And I was just like, wow, this is really sad. Somebody took their life of something off of YouTube. And this, we don't know what people are struggling, you guys. Like, stop digging in people's past and stop bringing up family members who are not even on YouTube also. Like, the constant bullying. It's one thing if you want to talk about things that you just disagree with that you see on the platform, but to constantly go at it every single day. I think honestly, some people are really addicted to YouTube. I have seen people like go to different panel hop. You see them in the chats. It's like, they're on YouTube. It's an addiction. Nobody goes out and get fresh air. I understand that this is a job for some people, but you have to have a balance. You have to go outside of YouTube. Have to. And step away, because sometimes you get some clarity. And sometimes you can be sucked into this drama, this back and forth, But until you pull away, then you really see like, whoa, this is going way too far. And that's why I keep asking, like, when's enough enough? I feel like somebody's just waiting for somebody to get hurt. And it's really sad, It's like, it used to be where people just called out certain behaviors and be like, oh, we didn't like what this person said or how this person treated this person. And for one, it was kept on YouTube, But it's the dragging out. It's the constant, every single day, all day. People posting pictures of each other and having other people comment on their picture. I don't care what side you're on. It's not okay to just, even on your live, to put on someone's picture and have people just make fun of it. Like, I've seen lives where you just have it on the whole time and you're just like picking on people. I don't care whose side you're on. It's not right. It's not okay to just constantly, on both sides, to just constantly make fun of people's looks. And then people wonder why nobody wants to show their face. It just becomes so toxic. It's sad. Nobody even can come on here anymore just to enjoy themselves. There's not even lives really where it's just laid back and you're talking about, current events or things that are just happening in general. You can't, because everything, it's like, even if you do a poll, people do love the drama. And I've always thought, with drama, it's like, okay, yeah, I understand that people like drama to an extent, but when it becomes about real life, about people's looks, you're constantly talking about their weight, that's when it really gets really sad. I don't care who you are. Nobody wants to be talked about that. Nobody. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. You got people talking about people's hair, people's hands, people's foreheads. Everything. I've never seen anything like this. And it's like, and if you don't think your kids are listening, they're listening. They're like watching, they're listening. I don't care how you could say they're in the other room. You remember when your parents would talk and, they would be in the living room, whatever, you could still listen to their conversations. They're listening to that. And that's what we're bringing into this world too, is that we're making this okay for them now. And it's really sad, and it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, do you really want to live in an environment like this? I started to think, like, why do people do this every day? Why do people get on their lives and put down others every single day and all this back and forth? And I'm going to be honest, I really believe that they're just not happy in their life. So they go on and they're constantly feel for a moment, that they have control and the power. And you got these people in their chats, like, yeah, supporting them, supporting these behaviors, And so to them, that's a validation to them that they're doing something good. But when you step away, when you're from kind of like, looking from the outside, you start to realize it's not okay. It's negative. It's really embarrassing. It's sad. A lot of people do this for money. I've seen a lot of people. You think about it. You take away the drama. Do you think there's going to be that many people in these chats? throwing money, supporting this. No. I understand that they're going to go somewhere else, so they get addicted to this money. So you have no drama, you have no money. So, they create these, like they'll say something to get a reaction. So that way they can go on for lives, and that's how they create their money. It's really sad that you have to almost use somebody for basically income, and I don't know, I started to think, like, if you were really happy in your life, you wouldn't go on every single day, or pretty much, even if you're not going on every single day, every other day, every 2 days, every 3 days, talking about people's looks, putting down men and women, saying the C word, the B word, just constantly putting people down. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. No matter what, that other person is getting affected. I don't care how strong you are. It bothers them. And everybody can act like real tough, behind the screen. Some people need, to smoke. Some people need to drink to get almost some courage. But at the same time, when they get off, it does get to you. I don't care who you are. And that's why I was like wondering, like, what is the end goal for everybody? What are you trying to achieve? I can understand if you're bringing certain awareness of certain behaviors, but I've seen some stuff in the past couple of months that is just really sickening. Really sickening. And people are really going lower and lower. It's like, okay, you went low, so I'm going to go low. So I'm going to post a picture of you. And let's just let everybody criticize from head to toe. And I don't know. That just makes me really sad. The whole thing makes me sad. I mean, that's why I haven't done really much videos, because I started to think, like, this is so toxic. It's so sad. Like, sometimes I can't even watch. It's uncomfortable to know that this is okay with a lot of people who are on this chat. So it's like, and if you notice that a lot of people won't call out certain behaviors, and you got to know there's some people in that chat that's very uncomfortable with some of these behaviors that is going on. But think about it, if you call them out, you almost hit their ego, their pride, so then they're going to get very defensive, call you out for calling them out. So you can't even, a lot of people will feel like they can't speak up. And for me, I just stand alone. I don't want to be on one side or the other. I think both sides are bad at this point. It has become where people are just so hurt and so warped into this toxicity that they can't even step back and see how bad it's gotten. Some people are just like, well, no, this person did this, so I'm doing this. Well, this person did that, so I'm doing that. But I'm telling you, if you take a few days off, things will hit you and you would be like, whoa, like, this is sick. This is bad. That's someone's daughter, son that's up there. That's somebody's grandmother, mother, sister, aunt, whatever, that's up there. And it's like, would you say this kind of stuff to people's face? Really, like, it's just, I don't know. It's become very uncomfortable for me to watch. And honestly, I just don't watch like I used to. Like, I started to wonder if I should just like focus, on a different thing, because this is just way too much. Like, even for me, I'm just like, I feel very uncomfortable. I feel like we make exceptions if, so like if somebody else is getting bashed that we don't like, right? And we're like, yeah, we're sharing it on because it's their karma. But it's almost like we wouldn't accept that behavior if it was the person we didn't like. You know what I mean? Like, we almost become okay with certain behaviors because it's almost like hate bonding, And I get, like, when you get upset with somebody and you have certain anger, toward a certain creator. But it's like, how low does somebody keep going? It's like, I'm serious. It has become really bad. And we used to think certain creators were bad. This is like really horrible. Like, this is low. I have seen some things that I just like cringe. It's uncomfortable. People make exceptions, even recently about a child's video being on. I mean, are we really okay? I don't care what side you're on. I don't even care if you support the creator or not. Take that creator out. If that was somebody that you had in your chat, or a creator that you supported, and they had their child on there and they shared that on their channel, would you be okay with that? No, you wouldn't. And fair is fair all around. It's like, it's okay because you hate that creator, so it becomes okay, really? So nobody can just stand up for what's right anymore. It just becomes okay because you hate a certain creator. It's so weird to me. It's like, just stand up for what's right. Like I said, this is why I stand alone. I don't want to be picking sides and stuff. All of it is all around wrong. Nobody is innocent in any of this. Everybody has played their part, but now it's like people just keep going and becoming destructive. And when I came across this video, it really opened my eyes, and I was like wondering, like, what is everybody's end goal? I mean, please, what is everybody's end goal? What when you first started your channel, what was the reason of why you did that? And look at what you become. Is that what you're proud of? Is that okay? Like, even if your family was to watch you, would you be comfortable with that? Really think about that. And for the people who support this, like, are you really okay, like, with this kind of behavior? Like, you can't even call out certain creators who you support because you feel like, oh my gosh, no, then they're going to call me out and all this. Like, I just want to, like I said, I don't want to even pick sides. I think it's all gross. It's bad. It's toxic. And something really needs to change before something really, really, really bad happens in this community. And I know I'm not the only one thinking this. I don't know, but if you guys can comment below and let me know what are your thoughts, because this is sick. This is very sick. I don't care from what side you are. I would really appreciate if you can comment below and give me your serious, like, a reason of why you support certain creators, or you don't even have to put names, but the reason, like, what is everybody's end goal for here? Like, I understand some people really do enjoy the drama. I get it. I mean, I was addicted to Housewives for a while, like Housewives of Orange County, you like a little bit of drama, I get it. But this is just, like, insane. This is like going real life. People are getting family members, and I'm going to get ex-husbands, and, I'm just like, what? Like, this is people talking about people's mothers, and I'm like, stop. These people are not even on YouTube. Like, it was one thing to talk about people on YouTube, to an extent, but this is like, damn, like, anyways, if you could just comment below, what are your thoughts about all this? Like, what do you think is everybody's end goal? And what needs to change? Do people just need to go their separate ways and just be like, okay, you know what, enough's enough. Let's start over, and you stop talking about this person, stop talking, let's move on. I mean, some people are still talking about things that happened like months ago. It's like, come on, let's move on. It's like, geez, enough. People are kind of bored of the same topic too. It's like the same thing, and I don't know. I'm worried that someone's going to end up doing something to themselves, and then we're really going to be like, whoa, like, and then I know what's going to happen is everyone's going to blame each other, and anyways, so I don't know. What are your thoughts? Please comment below. You don't even have to put on any side that you're on. I'm just really open, as long as you are respectful in comments. Let me know, what are your thoughts about this community and what you've seen happen in the last few months. I think it's really toxic. I think it's sad, it's sick, it's disgusting. Some of the behaviors that has been acceptable. It's like months ago this wouldn't have been, and now it's like it's become okay just because of the hate for a certain creator. And I've seen a lot of people turn to certain sides because they hate certain creators, and I'm like, why not just stand alone? You don't have to necessarily go to the opposite person. Just be okay with, be confident enough to stand in alone, and be confident enough to say, hey, you know what, these are my beliefs, and this is what it is, and it's okay for that, and I don't know, I've seen so many things. I mean, I thought I was in the freaking Twilight Zone, I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, what am I watching, what am I listening to? I've never seen certain people talk this way. I am really shocked in a lot of behavior recently. People pulling up, oh my gosh, just horrible things. But anyways, just let me know, what are your thoughts, and just be aware of what is being said by certain people. Be careful of what you say also, and start calling out people and saying, hey, this needs to really stop. Even if you feel like you're standing alone, that's okay, but you're standing for good reason, and at some point, somebody's got to stand up and say enough is enough, and I get that there's so much hate, but why don't everybody just, like, at this point, go their own way? I know people are addicted to the drama. I get that a lot of this is people's income, but it's like, you're selling yourself for this, and it's really sad. It's really sad. And like I said, when I saw this video, it was eye-opening. And it was really sad to know that somebody took their life, for this reason. And I don't know. Anyways, like I said, comment below. Be very respectful. You don't even have to name anybody's, whose creator you support. Nothing like that. I just want to be, open to both sides. I know that no matter what side you're on, everybody's done wrong. I don't care who you are. You can brush it off and say everybody had their reason for whatever, but it's the truth. And thank you guys so much. And yeah, so just let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.